no hassles.
Yeah.
Mate, I've made an appeal, and because I rubbed the judge the wrong way,
Okay.
I've been sentenced to jail for 1 year.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Now, I've asked Kev last night to just be honest, because they reckon I pushed his wife and all kinds of crap. And your statements, I'm under a street light over there. I didn't go anywhere near pushing her. She tried to hit me with a cane. All I'm asking is for people to just tell the truth and say, look, I didn't try and run 8 kids over the street. He didn't dive on the ground. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just to tell.
So what are we going to get a thing from the police or the courts to come up with? Or?
I don't know. I just mate. The only thing, I've been dealing with cops for years. My dad's been dealing with cops for years. Right? We're not criminals, mate. We're project managers, we're engineers, industrial chemists, and we'd ring up and we'd say the car's getting stripped. Nothing happened. Dad'd go down there. You busy? No. Well, why don't you down to catch the bag? Like, fuck yeah. And you get a police escort for 3 days.
Yeah.
Right? And I know there's been tension or all that crap going on out there.
Yeah, sure, mate.
But all I'm asking is for people to come clean and say, look, I didn't try and run anyone over on the bloody street. Right? I look after half the kids in the street, take them down the bush. I was trying to get some sleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't use nice words, but I didn't physically say I'm going to bop anyone. And I'm going to jail for 1 year, mate.
So who's appealed?
I appealed it.
Oh, right.
I appealed their frame, and he said there was no assault. Well, if there's no assault, and he said there's no dangerous driving, well, how can they be afraid? Because then he said the elements of that made up the afraid.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hang on, if they didn't happen, there is no elements. Elements is in,
okay.
they're in the periodic
So
table.
didn't they just give you like a good behaviour bond or something?
Yeah, but I appealed it, mate. Because I didn't, look, you do me for disturbing the peace, but
Yeah.
a phrase...
Well, we didn't do it. It was the police that did the affray. Like, we just...
Yeah, I know, but like, did the police come to you and say, look, we've been getting one, he's got a criminal record with his stick, we want to get him?
No, they just said that we want to put a fray, so I didn't even really know what a fray was. So
I didn't even know what a fray was until I dealt with it. It was meant for bikers, mate.
And then we got called into court. So we weren't going. We were actually away, and then we got a summons from the court that we had to appear the day we come back. So are they going to?
They threw themselves. I had to do an appeal the other day,
yeah.
right? Because in his own words, he said there was no assault, there was no affray. He didn't believe there was one, but he said elements of that could be carried over to affray. Well, if there's no assault, there's no dangerous driving. Well, there is no elements to carry over to make it into affray.
Yeah, okay.
And what I'm dealing with now is, mate, I'm going to go to jail for a year.
Oh, that's no good point.
So, mate, you ever been in the cells for 1 day?
No, I've never been to jail. I've never been seen a jail.
Mate,
So is there any option over for you now?
I'll give you an example of what happened, right? Paul used to live two doors up, right?
Yeah.
He had some kids, 20-year-olds, road rage chasing up there. I said, get in car. I said, Paul, do you know these guys? He said, no. I said, Thomas, get inside. Thomas went inside. I said, get your car in. All right. Then the other guy kept going for Paul, so I ran over, grabbed the keys, turned the ignition off. He grabs me, I'll push him back in the seat. I'll put another on the face, right? Re-ring the police, and then what happens is, police turn up and they say, we're lucky, you're lucky you don't get done for assault and kidnapping. Because I'm me. Not because it's you doing it, it's me. Because I've been doing this shit my whole life, mate. If I see someone in trouble, I stick my nose in.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I don't play with the kids because I get some weird kick out. I like actually playing with kids. Like
Yeah, I understand that.
And I'm not a bad guy.
No.
Now, if I told you my missus suffers from bulimia, I've got text messages from her admitting that she's punched me, left me with a limp, all this kind of crap going on, but I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, okay.
There's no...
So is there an option for you to
no,
dispute it or anything now?
Or I'm appealing in district court, and they'll probably screw me over again, but what I'm trying to say is that when you appeal something, usually they uphold the appeal, but because I said that, you even said there was no assault, there's no dangerous driving, so how can they be afraid if those things didn't happen?
Okay.
I said, his own bruises on his chest, which he brought 2 days later, the exact same as his fist. They mirrored the exact same bruises on his fist. And I said I pushed him open hand.
Well, I don't.
But his bruises go up. This is what I'm saying.
Like I said, all I saw was you fall down,
So her fall down?
Fall down and get back. I didn't see...
I didn't even knock him to the ground at all.
Because I was trying to look after the other kids.
You were there, there's 3 kids there.
Yeah.
He came out, he got in my face. He said, you've been drinking? I said, mate, anything I can give you is bad breath. And this is what I'm trying to say, mate.
Yeah.
This whole street's been torn apart because of... One incident, but it's a bit of lack of respect. And I've got to say it.
Well, it wasn't lack of respect. I mean, it was the only party
people have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. This guy at the top of the street, he gets to about 4:30.
Yeah, but I'm not going to argue with you about it, Joe, but it was the only party we've ever had and my son's 18. So it was like to us, we've never ever had a party, we've never had anything. We had an 18th birthday for my son for the first time. First time we've ever done something and something happened. So,
I'll be honest,
I
don't have 99% of people on the planet I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say I never even. I thought the noise was that loud. I thought it was the house behind you.
Yeah, but we had the police here. We closed it at 11. The guys went, you know. So, you know, I mean, I don't know what else you want us to do though. Like, do you want us to go to court to tell them that I mean, I didn't press any charges. It was the police asked us to make a statement. That's all we did. So I haven't done anything extra from that. So I don't know if you want us to do something.
You guys were made out to be the victims.
Well, the police is the one that said, okay, we'll go for a fray, and they wanted to get the statements from everybody. So I don't know what else I can do.
So you didn't. Did you make a complaint to me? Like, I'm not that.
No, because they were here on the night.
You're offering this up. I don't have a clue. Like.
Yeah, they were here on the night, so they said, come down, make a statement of what happened. We made a statement of what we said happened, and then they said, oh, well, you've got to come to court.
I had Mr. Hancock and the female inspector hanging on my door 3 months earlier, saying we're going to get you sooner or later. I've had so many near misses from St. Parramatta to Penrith, and here, this is the worst one. From here down to Sydney, and I've had 2 women, and they caused 2 accidents. Not about women, but 2 accidents. And one of them stopped at the top of the hill, 3 inches off, 30 centimetres off the white line. I've got B doubles that were stopped in the near. I just swerved and missed her, and she calls her husband. He calls the police, and basically I'm the bad guy because I'm Joe Gavin. And all I was trying to say was get your car off the white line so I can swap details with you. I'm not opening the door. You're great. Then when she calmed down after she called her husband, I said you can't change lanes going up the hill if Auntie gets stuck behind a B double because the cars in the right lane don't know you're going to pull out. That's what happened. I just swerved in this, and I said to the cops that night, I said, after this day, I'm not swerving anymore because I almost rolled the truck. I said, I'm just going to take the hit front on it, and they're going to cost second mess. And it's happened to me so many times.
Yeah, okay. And you got a new truck?
Huh?
Have you got a new truck?
No, I've got restrayed.
Ah, restrayed, okay. That's a bit different. Well, I mean, if you want me to do something, just let me know. I mean, I don't know what else I can do, because I didn't really do, we didn't press charges or anything. It was the police that's pressed charges, so the only thing you can do is probably go then. But I don't know, if you want us to say something or whatever, then, you know, I'm happy to do anything, mate. I don't want to have any issues on the street. This is a good street, so I don't, you know, have any issues with anybody.
Mate,
the only people that annoy me in the street is these people across the road with how noisy they are. But
these ones.
Yeah, but you know, unfortunately, it's just a lady with the kids, and you can't really.
Oh look, mate, I had the kids screaming for 4 hours straight. I called the cops on them. And I said, still my handy like.
Yeah, no.
Anyway. And they'll get dirty looks from her son-in-law. And I went down to see her and I said, look, I don't know what's going on, but if my son gives someone a dirty look, I'll get stuck anyway. I said, look, don't do it. Yeah. I said, if he gives me a dirty look again, he's quite welcome to come and discuss it, but if he comes up with an attitude, I'll knock his head off. I said, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the garbage going on the street. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm sick of stressing out. I'm sick of trying to deal with my own relationship. Yeah, okay. And I've got her in court saying, you can hear domestic violence. I can show you in a video footage of Anna passed out on the floor, emaciated from bulimia. Yeah. And if I put my hands on her to stop her from throwing up, it's assault.
Yeah, that's no good, mate. Yeah.
Think about sitting in the bathroom for 30 hours, mate.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear it, mate.
Yeah.